Hi, Cambridge. Happy Marvelous Monday. So it's Monday. You know what that means. A new letter and a new puppet. So let me put my puppet on, show you our puppet. Do you know what this is? It's a waitress. A waitress is someone in a restaurant that takes your order and brings you your food. So W is for waitress. Her name is Wendy. Let's sing good morning to Chris the crayon and Wendy, our waitress. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Cambridge is fun, lots of learning and play. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. All right, say goodbye to Chris the crayon. Oh, he wanted to give you a high five this morning. Boop, boop, high five, Chris. And we'll say goodbye to Wendy the waitress. We'll put her down. And as we always do, we're going to start with our morning message. And I know you can read this. Here we go. Today is, think of the month, think of the day of the week, the date, and the year. Let's see. The day is, yes, Monday, and it's still our month of May. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. May 18th, 2020. The season is, yes, it is our beautiful season of spring. Today we will learn about the letter W and about money. We all love to learn about money and math. I think today will be, and shout it out, Cambridge, marvelous. It is a marvelous Monday. So, like I said, we're learning a new letter, and our letter is W. Let's look at the big W and the little w. Do they look the same or do they look different? Yes, besides their size, they look the same. The capital W and the lowercase w are made the same way. Now, where is W in the alphabet? Let me put our meeting sign down so you can see. Yes, it is at the end of the alphabet. Here's W. It comes after the letter V, and it comes before the letter X. Let's say the letters together. V, W, X. V, W, X. Let's clap it out. V, W, X. V, W, X. All right, so what is our theme this week? I'm going to get out our Seek and Find Alphabet book. Oh, and the page, instead of going left to right, it goes up and down. Look at this picture. It is all about what you wear for different weather. I'm sending this page home to Mom and Dad in my updates this morning. This is a fun page to look at. So again, our theme this week is the weather and what we wear for different weather. So Mrs. Brandeis and I will be sending videos all about weather and what we wear for different weather. So let's go back to our W's over here. Where do we always start our letters when we trace them? We always start our letters at the top, top, top. We always start our letters at the top, top, top. We always start our letters. We always start our letters. We always start our letters at the top, top, top. So we're going to come over here. You can trace your W in Play-Doh or just on paper, whatever you have at home. Start at the top, down the mountain, up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain. This might sound familiar. W is really an upside down M. Let's start again. Start at the top. Down the mountain, up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain. And the same thing when we trace the lowercase w. We just start down at the gate or at the fence. Down the mountain, up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain. So that's how we trace the letter W. Let's talk about the sound that the W makes. Every letter makes a sound and W says W. W says W. W says W. Every letter makes a sound and W says W, like weather and wear, what we wear for weather. Now, when I hear the letter W, I think of a little song that I sang when I was a little girl. I actually learned it on Sesame Street. It goes like this. Oh, what is the letter we love? What sounds are we extra fond of? It's not any trouble, you know it's a W when you go whoop, 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 whoop. So that's my W song, again, about the sound that W makes. So I'm sending Mommy and Daddy home some Smart Start paper again today. So remember, on your Smart Start paper, you can make your uppercase and your lowercase W's, just like I did, and draw a W picture. I actually drew and wrote watermelon. That's something fun to eat on a nice hot spring day, isn't it? Watermelon. W is for watermelon. You can also do a journal activity about the letter W. I decided to do it about the weather. And this is my journal. It says, I like to walk in sunny weather. Mrs. Falvey loves to go for walks, especially on a sunny day. So there's my journal page. So that's something that you can try too. So earlier in our morning message, I said we are going to talk about money in math today. So I brought my wallet with me, and inside my wallet, I have some money. So I have some green money, some bills. But today we are going to focus on the coins. Little coins like in my change purse, see all my little change? We're going to focus on some coins today and how much each coin is worth, or the value of each coin. So I brought a penny, and pennies are worth 1 cent. I brought a nickel, and nickels are worth 5 cents. I brought a dime, and dimes are worth 10 cents. And I bought a quarter. Quarters are worth 25 cents. Now, I sent some money pages home with Mom and Dad that you can do together. And I also thought that it might be fun if you could play store with your family. That is a really fun way to learn about money. And let me show you what I mean. So, I have my little Jaguar here. And I wrote a sign that this Jaguar is worth 2 cents. So, you would go and get 2 pennies, because 2 pennies is 2 cents. So you could go to Mom or Dad or a big brother or sister and say, I would like to buy the Jaguar. And you could hand Mommy and Daddy 2 cents, and then you could say, thank you for my Jaguar. It's just pretend. Let's try another one. Let's say you wanted to buy this weather book. This weather book is worth 5 cents. That little C with the line through it, that's a cents sign. That means cents. So my weather book is worth 5 cents. So if you wanted to buy the weather book, what kind of coins would you give your grown-up or your brother or sister? You could give them 5 pennies, because we know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies is 5 cents. Or you could give Mommy or Daddy or your brother or sister a nickel. and buy the book. You would hand them the 5 cents and say, "Thank you. I'm going to go read my book now." Let's try one more together. Let's say you wanted to buy this really cool race car, and this race car is worth 10 cents. So you could give Mommy and Daddy 10 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pennies is 10 cents. You could give them 2 nickels because 5 and 5 is 10. Or you could give them 1 dime. So let's say I'm going to give them the dime. Say, "I would like to buy the race car." And they'll say, "That is 10 cents. You give Mommy, Daddy 10 cents. And then you say, "Thank you for my car." So playing store is just a fun thing to do. And it's a fun way to learn all about money. So maybe you'll get a chance to play store with your family this week. So I thought we would end our morning meeting with a song about the weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it cloudy? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it raining? Is it snowing? What's the weather like today? So boys and girls, I sent Mommy and Daddy home an update with a lot of weather songs and videos. Some of the weather videos were even made by some of our pre-K teachers at Weekday. I think you're really going to love them. I also will be sending home some videos this week that I made about the weather, that Mrs. Brandeis is going to make about the weather. And in addition to our W pages and our math pages, I also sent a page home about question words. Question words are who, what, where, when, and why. If you look at them over here on our chart, they all start with W. Who, what, where, when, and why. So I sent a little song or a little poem home about the question words. It goes like this. Who, what, where, when, and why are the question words, oh my. So that's a little song about our new sight words that I want you to work on this week. Mrs. Brandeis and I hope you have a marvelous Monday. We miss you very much, and we'll see you soon on Zoom. Bye.